You're watching 8 Plus Sim Racing. I'm your host Ken. In this video, we're going to do a bit of a comparison between Automobilista2 and the new Le Mans Ultimate. These are the most recent sims that I have in my collection, and they both have some of the same content, particularly the LMDh and GTE cars and the track Monza. They both also have Spa, but I chose Monza because it's a slightly shorter lap, and that makes it a little bit easier for me to make the content. So because I have a rather dated graphics processor, I do have to turn the settings down considerably on Le Mans Ultimate and down to medium on Automobilista2 with some reduced post-processing and anti-aliasing. So if you have an older GPU like me, you can expect similar results. Granted, I do have a more newer CPU than my GPU, so that does make a difference. So let's get started with the sound comparison. We'll do a lap in the Corvette C8R GTE at Monza, and we'll compare sounds between both the sims. Now let's get into the Porsche 963 LMDh and compare the sound between AMS2 and Le Mans Ultimate. So now that we've had a chance to see and hear the sights and sounds with a solo lap in the C8R and the 963. Let's load up a AI session and do a quick race in the Corvette C8R at Monza against the AI in AMS2 and LMU, both at the difficulty setting 100 in the aggression at medium, both rolling start, and I'll be starting towards the back of the grid. For both of them, I will have a multi-class grid with the GTEs and the hypercars, or LMDh, but no P2s. First, because they don't have them in AMS2, and also it's just going to be too heavy for my computer to handle. So if you have an older computer or an older GPU, you can expect similar results in an offline race against the AI in both AMS2 and LMU on some reduced settings. So let's take a look at the opening lap of an AI race in Automobilista2, the GTEs at Monza. And now let's switch over to Le Mans Ultimate and do the same thing. Same difficulty setting, 100 with the aggression at medium, 50%, and one lap at Monza. So between the two sims, with a quick race with as similar settings as I could manage, I found that the AI pace was about the same between both. The aggression was about the same between both. Personally, I think the default aggression is too low, so I think for more enjoyment you should turn that way up. And if they're too fast for your pace, turn the difficulty down, but keep the aggression level up. That way it'll be at least more exciting, but at your pace. And of course, if you find they're too slow at 100, then you can go up to, I think, 120. So the AI can go considerably faster in both sims. Now let's talk frame rate. I can't measure the frame rate in LMU because every time I try and use my overlay, it just says not applicable or not available. But I know in AMS2, I get a consistent 60 to 75 frames a second at these settings. And the experience felt about the same in LMU, so I'm going to say I'm getting a consistent 60 frames a second at the settings that I have. And I think with the reduced graphics settings, I like LMU a little bit better than AMS2. When it comes to the sound, I think AMS2 sounds good, but when comparing them, I think Le Mans Ultimate has a little more of a clear, crisp sound, where AMS2 has more of a muffled in-the-cabin sound. So let me know what you think in the comments. Which sim do you prefer? Thanks for watching, take care, I'll see you next time.